Today is Janmashtami, the birth date of Lord Krishna, the author of the Bhagavad Gita. Today everybody is so happily worshipping his idols. But before they worship him, or while they worship him, they must know his real nature. He was not a human being. He has assumed the form of a human being, but actually he was God. He was the incarnation of God the Supreme, Parabrahma, who is also manifest in the form of Lord Vishnu in a personified manner. Lord Vishnu has been incarnating himself in human form several times, but two principal forms of his are considered fit for worship by everybody. One is Lord Rama, the other is Lord Krishna. But while incarnating himself as Lord Rama, Lord Vishnu decided that he would, as Rama, act in a manner as if he was a man, an ideal person who could be emulated by everybody. Lord Rama did not ever publicly exhibit his divinity and divine powers. All such experiences were individual, to Kakbhushan, to Kaushalya, and many others. But Lord Krishna did not conceal his divinity and divine powers, right from his birth till the end. Therefore, Lord Rama's life is like a book which can be read and understood by even those who are mildly literate. But Lord Krishna is multidimensional. He declares in the Bhagavad Gita, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tastathayiv bhajamyaham. I accept a person, a devotee, in the way he likes me to accept him. So many people worship Krishna as their child. You will often find people carrying a basket and a small idol of Krishna in it, Laddu Gopal. They think he is their son. They treat him like the son. And he also responds in the same manner. There are people who worship him as a friend. And he also plays pranks with them, like a friend would play. There are women who worship him as their husband or even a lover, and he responds accordingly. Who is a multifaceted, multidimensional person. Lord Krishna does not only claim himself that he is God. He openly says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. Everything emanates from me, originates from me. I am God. But the others also experienced his divinity publicly. So when Krishna was born, his father wanted to shift him to safety, because otherwise Kansa would come to know and kill him. So a miracle happened. All the guards fell asleep. The locks got opened automatically and the gates opened. In a basket, his father kept him, and across Yamuna went and placed him in a safe custody of his friends, old friends, Nanda and Yashoda. Came back to his prison cell and everything became normal. Nobody knew that it had ever happened. And there was a series of miracles thereafter, publicly witnessed by people. As a child, Krishna lifted like a toy the entire Govardhan mountain to shield his villagers from the fury of the Lord of Rains, Indra. And he stood for several days like that. Has anyone ever witnessed a miracle being performed by a child like this anywhere in the world? Probably no. And the matter didn't end there. When he grew up and Draupadi was being stripped naked in the court of Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra, she sought his help. She prayed to him. And people found that her sari, which was being pulled by Dushasana, was never ending. He went on and on and on, got tired and collapsed. So Draupadi could not be stripped naked in the court. Her honor was saved by Lord. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he showed his cosmic form to Arjuna. Arjuna saw that all the galaxies and the entire cosmos was there in the body of the Lord. All the deities were also seen there. Some people can say that it might have been the hallucination of Arjuna, individual hallucination, because others didn't see anything of the kind. But the same thing had happened earlier in the court of Dhritarashtra. There, Lord Krishna had gone to plead for peace, negotiate peace with the Kauravas on behalf of the Pandavas. And there, that crooked fellow Duryodhana the chief villain of Mahabharata, tried to arrest him. Then he showed his divine form. So much of light was emitted by his body, his gargantuan form, that everybody became almost blind. They closed their eyes. So nobody could really see his form except the ones who were given divine vision by the Lord, like Drona, Bhishma, Vidura, Sanjaya. And the king, the blind king Dhritarashtra, was also feeling that something great is happening in his court, which he must see, must witness. So he prayed to the Lord to show his form to him also, which the Lord kindly granted. Lord Krishna gave him the divine vision to witness his form for 2 minutes. So he could also see that. So it was a public demonstration of his divinity, no individual hallucination. And on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when he was trying to remind Arjuna of his pious duties, he spoke the Bhagavad Gita in just 700 verses. And these 700 verses of the Bhagavad Gita contain all the divine wisdom for this world and the world beyond. It was published in English a little over 200 years back. Such a small stretch of time if you look at the stretch of time, millennia. But within such a short period, it caught the attention of the top scientists, top literateurs, some top philosophers, and some top educationists. And they have heaped so much of praise upon this book, finding it the only book of its kind in the whole world, and no other book to match its wisdom and majesty. Therefore, while we celebrate Janmashtami, we must remember that we are celebrating the birth of a person who was not a person, who was God himself in a human form. Hari